Hey YouTube, this is Derrian, and this is row 5 of the practice pattern of the Crochet Portraits. You can find the practice pattern on my Facebook group page, Derrian Did It, Crochet Portraits. It's in the file section. Download it, and you can get started on crocheting portraits like I do. I want to show you, okay, we just finished row 4, and as you see, look at all my beautiful strings hanging down. But this is not to intimidate you. This is to let you know that this is what it is. If you want it to, you know, come out right, a lot of people complain about, you know, all the strings in the back and everything, but if you do your tucking and hiding throughout your work, you know, you'll be able to not know which side is the front, which side is the back. I'm going to have to tuck that in. You know what I mean? It is not as bad as what we've seen when it comes to crocheting portraits. So make sure, you know, when you do your bobbins, you have them like that. And so your piece is neat. And this right here, okay, that was just thread. And I'm just going to snip that. So there we go, front. That's the front. This is the back. All right, it's not shagalicious. All right, so we're going to go to row 5, but at the end of row 4, of course, we have to do a chain 1 stitch. We turn everything around. All right, and then at the beginning, we're on the right side now, which is the side that everybody's going to see when you get finished with your work. All right, so we are doing color 4, single crochet 1. So we put that right there in the first stitch. Not hard. There we go. But like I said, we do not finish that single crochet because now we have to change colors. We have to go to color 3. Okay, and the color 3 is the light blue. And because it is no more than 3 stitches away, I just take that yarn and I move it on over here. And I put it through. I put my single crochet, put my hook inside that next stitch that is supposed to go in through, which is the white. All right, I pull the white string, you know, white yarn back. And then, as you see, let's turn this around. As you see, this blue is right here, right? But as we put this around our crochet hook and pull it through, now that's what it looks like. So the back of it, we're tucking, you know, this yarn in, so we don't really see it on the back. Okay, and then we will do color 2, single crochet 1. And color 2 is my favorite color, color purple. And we wrap that around the blue. We put the purple into the purple. And as you see on the back, it's through the purple and that blue. So there we go. But on the front, we don't see the blue. See that? And then we have color 3, which is the light blue. It's actually a ruby blue that I'm using, but it's a blue. So we take that blue and we move it over here. And like I said, make sure you have them twisted so that you don't have holes in your work. Because it's not cute when you're crocheting a portrait and they have a hole in their eye, a hole in their face, a hole in their nose. It looks crazy. At least it looks crazy to me. All right, so then we do a color 3, single crochet 7. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we're ending with the blue. All right, it's blue on blue. But what we do at the end of it, we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that 7 is the one that's on the hook. All right, so, and even if you have to do it after each one, you know, you say, okay, color 3, single crochet 2, and you count the 2, you know, do that. You know, with practice, you will be able to just whip through this with no problem. Some people, you know, there's been people who have done a portrait, which is 100 stitches of a pattern that I created, and they finished it in a week, and it was, you know, 12 pages long. But the thing is that you're able to count along the way, you know, when you're doing it. And a lot of times what I tell people is not really me doing it. I like to finish. I'm not one of those people who do crafts and have a whole bunch of different stuff, you know, going on. I do one thing at a time. That's not normal for most people who crochet, but that is what I do because I just don't want to drive my husband crazy. All right, so the next thing we have is color 1, single crochet 1. All right, color 2, single crochet 1. So color 2 is that purple. And we take it and we put it in, make sure we cross those yarns. All right, and then we put it in through the single crochet. But remember, we got this little purple thing here. See that little purple thing there? We put that on top of the hook and we pull through. But when we pull through, look, that little purple thing is contained now. We don't have to worry about it anymore. Okay, so we had color 2, single crochet 1. We finished that one. So the next thing we have is color 4, single crochet 3. And that is the white. So we just take it and bring it over. And we pull it through. And then we do 3 stitches for color 4. So 1, 2, 3. All right, so there we go with color 4 of single crochet 3. Now we are at color 3, which is light blue, single crochet 1. So we bring this blue over here. And like I said, it is not more than 3 stitches that we're carrying. So we just bring that blue over. All right. And then we do pull through, and then we do our single crochet. Make sure that you have enough yarn, you know, right here, so that if you have to pull your piece together, you have enough. So if we stretch it, a lot of times when I get finished with a piece, I put it on stretcher bars. And if that yarn is too tight back here that you're carrying, you're not going to be able to put it on stretcher bars. So make sure that you have it tight enough so it doesn't look janky in the back, but loose enough that it's able to be, you know, your material is able to stretch. All right, so we have color 3, single crochet 1, and then now we have color 1, which is, you can either use a brown yarn or a black yarn. That's the reason why the pattern says black brown, because I mean, this is a practice piece. You are not getting graded on it, so don't worry about what colors, you know, you're using. Just make sure that it's 5 different colors. Okay, that's what's going to help to make your piece you to be able to see, you know, the difference in the colors. Make sure they're not all the same, you know, different pinks or something like that. You know, like light pink, dark pink, periwinkle, you know, make sure that they're different contrasting colors, so when you're doing your pattern, you know, you're able to see the difference. So with the color 1, we're going to single crochet 2. So I'm going to use brown. All right. And then we, of course, wrap it around. And because we are on the right side, we need to make sure that that yarn is on the wrong side. So we're not doing that whole pull stitches through at the beginning or the end. So we need to, and then we need to tie it up. All right. And then as we tie it up, then we do a single crochet 2. 1, 2. So you're going to end your color 1 in that blue stitch. Okay. And you're tucking in as you go through the back because you're holding these 2 pieces of yarn together. But the last one, yes, color 4 single crochet 3. And like I was saying, if it's more than 3 stitches, I do not carry. And we have 1, 2, 3. But we also have this white one right here. And if I was to put this back behind there, you may be able to see it. Let me see here. In a picture, because we have all these different colors. We have blue and then we have brown right here. So you will be able to see it if I was to take a picture of it. You might not be able to see it with the blind eye, but cameras pick up a whole lot of mistakes. So we're going to get another piece of yarn, the white of color 4. All right, and then we're going to add that onto it. And then we're going to tie it up in the back like we did before. Okay, tie it up in the back. And then we're going to single crochet 3. What is this piece of purple? All right, so then we're going to single crochet 3. We are going to take this white right here. And we're going to put it up under. I'm sorry, we're going to put it on top of here so that when we're doing our single crochet, we are hiding the white. We have that white tucked in. Okay. And now we are finished with the last row of row 5 of the practice pattern. And you may seem like, okay, what's going on? I don't understand. Why is it that I can't see the pattern? I'm going to, because I see this white thread coming out. So I'll just pull it back there. That way with my latch hook. And you might say, okay, well, I don't understand. Well, when I work my patterns, I work them so that they are sideways. So if you turn your piece sideways, you will be able to see how the practice pattern, how the pattern and your piece line up. So let's look at this right here. You see a bunch of white right here. Then you see a light purple. You see the blue. Then you see purple, and then you see light blue. Well, that's the same as what your practice pattern is. And I have found that when you do it comes out a little bit better. All right, so our next video, what we are going to do is I'm going to teach you, I'm going to show you how to tuck in your ends, if you have any ends at the end. So make sure you come and visit me with on the next video.